Over the first few months of this year, Charlie Puth's calendar includes singing the national anthem at the Super Bowl, releasing a new album, heading out on a world tour, and welcoming a new baby. Puth has been a music prodigy practically since the time he was a baby, famous for having rare, perfect pitch. The New Jersey native, who is classically trained in piano and jazz, achieved pop stardom right out of the gate when his 2016 debut album went platinum twice over. Now he's out with a new record and a new approach to writing songs inspired by a message from Taylor Swift. Charlie and I got together at the Django Jazz Club in New York the other day for a Sunday Sitdown.
It gets ugly and then a little less ugly, officially pretty, even prettier.
The ugly is the foundation, then you build on that.
That's how you write songs, you just like play around.
Charlie Puth has been playing around since he first sat down at the keys as a 4-year-old. Beginning a life in music that last month led him to one of the world's biggest stages. Performing the national anthem at the Super Bowl.
What did it feel like?
Once I was on the football field, I felt fine. It was an oddly calming chaos. I want people to look at that performance and know that they can do that too, because I never thought in a million years that I'd be able to do that.
On the heels of that widely acclaimed performance, the 34-year-old is out with a new album called Whatever's Clever.
Got a chance to listen to it over the last couple of days. It's amazing.
Oh, thank you.
It's really good. Your fourth.
Yacht Rock 2026.
Is that what we're calling it?
That's the easiest way for me to describe it.
There's been some changes in our life.
Did you feel more free, Charlie, on this album to like talk about your life in a way that maybe you haven't in the past?
I definitely felt more free. I felt like I was allowed to for some reason. No one was saying I couldn't before. I think I had to just grow up. I'm not really good at telling everyone about my life unless there's a beat behind it. Right. This is the first time where I had the luxury of being able to take my time.
But you feel like a little bit liberated now that you've done it on this album?
I'm a very private person, but I realize that I can make art and talk about my private experiences and realize that they're actually not so private.
Puth was moved to open up after the surprise of hearing his own name in the recent Taylor Swift song, The Tortured Poets Department.
We declare Charlie Puth should be a bigger artist.
That's the lyric that inspired this album. And I think there was a lot layered into however many words that nice lyric had. Bigger artist means that you have to open up. That's why millions of people can relate to her. And I always felt like I kind of put a cap on how many people could relate to me. And that's a scary thing to open that can of worms.
You don't hear that as like, he's so talented, he should be even more popular than he is. You thought she wants you to be a different kind of artist.
Yeah, it would be advice that I would pass down to other artists too. Just open up. And it sounds like such an easy thing to do, but it's a terrifying and hard thing to do. It's a good push to hear that in a song. Space and time. I love when you can mute the vocals and hear the lyrics. If the melody in a song is at the very top and it's embedded in there already, I believe that's what a hit record could be.
And none of us knows that's happening. You just told me that and I go, oh, I never thought of it that way.
People sometimes just want to put a song on, they just want to feel something.
Puth's gift for making people feel something with a song was apparent at a very early age. He grew up in Rumson, New Jersey, where his mother was a music teacher. His path was set on one Sunday morning when the church organist was out and 12-year-old Charlie stepped forward.
I still have that same yearn that I did at 12 years old to just musically feel something. They were going to play the entire Mass on cassette, and I raised my hand and I said, don't do that. I've listened to it every Sunday. I know it by heart, and everyone looked at me like, I'm like, what? It's just like studying for a vocabulary test. So I just went up at the keyboard thinking that music is this literal thing that anyone can just listen to, like words, and memorize, and I just played the whole Mass from memory. And I realized that that wasn't a typical thing.
That might be a watershed moment where you go, oh, I have something that's maybe a little bit different than other people have.
Yeah, that was the watershed moment.
It was all music from there. Puth graduated from the prestigious Berklee College of Music and moved to Los Angeles to be a producer. On his second day in LA, he wrote a song called See You Again.
They were looking for artists to sing it, and in their words, nobody did as good of a job as me. So overnight, I became the artist.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
The song stayed at #1 for 12 weeks and was nominated for 3 Grammys.
What did that song mean to you when it really just took on a life of its own?
It was equal parts amazing and frightening. I had to figure out suddenly how to be an artist in front of millions of people. Everybody was intrigued. Oh, what will he put out next?
You just want attention, you don't want my heart.
Puth went on to put out 9 multi-platinum singles, and now he's heading out on a world tour, just as he's about to become a parent alongside his wife, Brooke, an old childhood friend from Jersey.
How are you grappling with all the things that are happening in your life right now?
It's difficult to comprehend how I'm going to get all of this done at the same time, having my first child and then going on a world tour. I just want to make sure I'm always there for my baby.
But it's okay, please don't beat yourself up.
How cool is it going to be to play the Garden on this upcoming tour?
I've always wanted to play the Garden, and to be able to have it sell so well is just such an amazing thing.
For a kid from Rumson, New Jersey, it's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I think we have the best band in pop, and a lot of all those jazz chords, like all those little kind of things that make you go like I just made you go and I didn't even say I could just, it wows me hearing the band play, so it's definitely going to wow everyone else.
Thank you.
Thank you for this piano that you gave me.
It's yours.
He is an amazing talent. Charlie's album, Whatever's Clever, comes out on March 27th, and his world tour, including that stop at Madison Square Garden, begins on April 22nd. Our thanks to the Django Jazz Club inside New York's Roxy Hotel for hosting our conversation. Don't forget to subscribe to the Sunday Sitdown podcast to hear the full extended interview with Charlie Puth, including more of that music-making wisdom at the piano. You can find our conversation wherever you get your podcasts, or just scan the QR code right there on the screen.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC, or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.